Growth, progress, and success in any form demand constant effort. Obstacles will always appear, threatening to discourage the weak and test the unworthy. The truth is simple. Life was never meant to be free from difficulty. It is meant to be a story of triumph over struggle, for without adversity, true achievement cannot exist. Blaming life's hardships for a humbled state is useless. Does the seed complain of the stones and soil it must push through before it sees the light? Of course not. Everything of value endures resistance, and only through persistence does it survive. The natural pull of life is downward toward doubt, discouragement, and despair. There will always be excuses to quit and justifications for complaint, but giving in only strengthens that downward pull. The only things that thrive without effort are weeds and pests, which grow naturally through neglect. Every season of life carries its role. Planting is essential, but protection and vigilance are equally necessary. What is planted must be guarded, strengthened, and nurtured until it matures. Neglect allows decay to set in, while effort ensures growth and reward. Life's weeds and storms are not designed to destroy us but to test our will and prove our worthiness for greater rewards. Complaining about unfairness does nothing. Life is not always fair, and those who expect rewards without paying the price of persistence, discipline, and labor will always be disappointed. Yet for those who plant diligently, nurture faithfully, and protect fiercely, no amount of negativity can destroy the work of focused effort. Adversity should not be feared but embraced, for it sharpens faith, builds patience, and develops strength of character. The harvest of life is always tied to the seeds we plant and the habits we practice. Some seeds were planted by us. Others were given to us by parents, teachers, or influences who may have passed down poor thinking habits. But no matter who planted them, the results are ours. If we wish for change, we must change the causes. That means changing our thoughts, our habits, our environment, and sometimes even the people we surround ourselves with. Blaming others or clinging to disappointment only wastes energy. The power to change lies in self-responsibility. Instead of regretting the past, one must focus on building a better future. True growth comes from reading, planning, working with purpose, and offering talents toward meaningful pursuits. Above all, it comes from valuing yourself, because how you see yourself shapes everything in your life. People and events may hurt and disappoint you. Sometimes pain even comes from those closest to you. But pain is not unique. It is part of being human. Avoiding it is impossible, and trying to escape only leads to more disappointment. The answer is to work harder on yourself than on anything else, for your response to life is what matters most. Do not let doubt choke your confidence. Do not neglect yourself, for neglect leads to loss. Do not pretend to be less than you are, nor more than you are, but strive daily to become everything you are capable of being. Arrogance and bitterness are only masks for insecurity. What matters is humility, discipline, and persistence. You are like a fertile seed created with purpose, not meant to remain buried, but to break through life's soil and reach for boundless possibility. You were made to rise, to give more, to create more, to overcome more, and to enjoy more than you ever imagined. This is the life awaiting your decision. You are worthy, you are becoming, and you shall succeed. Adversity is not the enemy. It is the furnace that forges strength, resilience, and character. Every human being, no matter their background, will face obstacles that challenge their patience, courage, and determination. As Jim Rohn wisely taught, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Life was never designed to be smooth or effortless. It was designed to test us, to push us beyond our comfort zones, and to teach us that growth is born out of struggle. When we look at the natural world, we see this truth repeated again and again. A seed must push through soil, stones, and darkness before it can reach the light and bloom. The harsh winds make trees grow stronger roots. Without resistance, no progress is possible. Likewise, in our lives, every setback carries within it the seed of opportunity. The storms we face are not signs of failure but signs that we are alive, striving, and becoming something greater. Many people fall into the trap of blaming life, circumstances, or others for their unhappiness. But blaming does not change outcomes. Complaining does not bring solutions. As Jim Rohn emphasized, We must take responsibility for our lives because it is not what happens to us that defines us, but how we respond. Adversity is nature's way of asking, how badly do you want it? How strong is your will? Are you willing to persist until you succeed? Those who rise through adversity are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. They are the people who, even in defeat, see lessons instead of despair. They know that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. They understand that challenges are opportunities in disguise, invitations to become wiser, stronger, and more disciplined. In your personal journey, struggles will come. You may face financial hardships, broken relationships, career setbacks, or health challenges. In those moments, you will have a choice, either to surrender to bitterness and despair, or to rise with faith and perseverance. The mindset you adopt will shape your destiny. If you see adversity as punishment, you will shrink. If you see it as a teacher, you will grow.